Hello everybody, it's another beautiful Sunday morning. We are at the Boa Media Company in Lynchwood, Peterborough. There's a little car meet going on here today, but this one is a little bit different. Kevin, tell us more.
Yep, I'll tell you all about it. So, as Alan says, we're at Boa Media in Peterborough, and this is the Wisbech and District Historic Vehicle Club annual road run. So we're expecting to see around 200 vehicles, bikes, cars, vans, lorries, you name it. So this should be a good one. Normally at this point I would say let's have a look what's here, but we're here early and nobody's arrived yet, so it's a case of let's wait and see what turns up.
Let's go. I'll tell you what, oh my god, it's Viv. It's Viv. Hello.
Hiya.
Hi Viv, how you doing?
How you doing?
Fancy meeting you here.
How's it going?
Look at this Mark III Mondeo.
This is it.
It was only yesterday. By the way, Viv here is a subscriber to the channel,
Yeah.
and he always comments on all the videos.
Yeah.
And he brought his Mondeo down to the garage yesterday, and we fitted these lovely front fog lamps because the old ones were all smoked over. So these, well, how much these cost you? £70?
70 quid for the pair.
Bargain.
Yeah. And I think they've transformed it, haven't they, really?
Very nice.
How long have you owned this car?
I've owned this car for 13 years now.
13 years. And this is the Z-Tech
This
version.
is a Z-Tech and one previous owner.
So what engine have you got in this one, Viv?
1.8 litre petrol.
1.8 petrol. And I
And,
can see from the plates that it was supplied by Leyson's Garage of Sutton Bridge.
Yep.
So hi
Yep.
to everyone at Leyson's. I know a few people there. Hope you're watching. Hope you're keeping well.
Yeah. And I'm still getting about 40 miles to the gallon out of it,
Wow.
which is
good.
pretty good.
That is good actually. Not so good if you remove the swirl flaps, you'll go down to about 20 miles to the gallon.
So it's certainly kept very well. Stardust silver. Very nice. Oh yeah, and that lovely seat trim on the Z-Tex there.
It's in mint condition, isn't it?
It is 55 plate, so 2005, 2006, yeah. Very good.
Very nice. Well Viv, nice to see you here.
Cheers, Alan.
I guess
Yeah,
we'll have
nice
a
to
little
meet
walk
you.
around
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
see what else we can see.
Yeah, have a good day.
Yes, and you.
And
Thank you.
yeah, and the only problem is I wasn't expecting to get invited in, and I didn't bring my sandwiches.
Oh,
Well, let's hope there's a little burger van
yeah,
here.
Oh, that'll be good.
Something.
That'll be good. Yeah. So
Cool.
yeah, have a good day anyway.
Right, we'll see you around.
Perfect. Thanks a
Cheers,
million.
enjoy the day.
See you later, Ken.
Oh, look at this one.
Austin Cambridge. That's an early one as well. Very nice, that one.
Austin
Oh.
Cambridge.
And look at the bear in the back. Yeah, it's an Austin Cambridge.
Do you know, I remember going to Constantin once when I was a kid with the Sunday school team in one of them.
Did you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's certainly very nice styling on those. They're all Cortina shape with those lights in the back. Oh, and we've got an MGB Roadster here as well. Oh, that's quite a late one on an X, isn't it? That's 1981. Because I believe Longbridge production ended in 1980, so that must have been a leftover stock model, that one.
Soft top. They made hard tops for these as well,
They
didn't
did, yeah.
Removable hard top.
The GT, they're called, oh yeah, removable hardtop for the Roadster, yes. And then you had the GT, which was the fastback styling.
Morning. Morning.
So already we are seeing a nice variety of vehicles. And behind us, I think we've got to have a look at these trucks, Alan, or lorries, I should say.
Yeah, this is the beauty of this run. We're hoping to see trucks, maybe some scooters, maybe
Yeah.
some motorbikes. You never know what's going to turn up.
Camper vans, could be absolutely anything. So we've got a Mercedes.
And you're only stopping here for about an hour.
Yes. This is the official stop-off point. It's about an 80-mile route that these vehicles are travelling, and they all congregate here before they set off again. And here's a name from the past, Leyland. Don't you miss Leyland trucks, Alan, hey?
Oh, you do, definitely.
Leyland Octopus. What have
Mark
you used?
II.
Is it a Mark II?
Mark II.
Octopus 2. How long have you had this for?
Year and a half, 2 years.
It's lovely.
I got it, well, it's been 3 years actually, because I got it just before the start of COVID, or through the COVID. Recabbed it.
Is there many of these left in
No.
existence? No, I wouldn't have thought so.
And it throws a lot of people because it's on an A plate, which is 1984,
Yes,
which is when the T45 series was out.
of course.
It was bought in 1980, put into a shed, parked up for 4 years, and then they bought it on the road. That's why
I see.
it's got the A plate.
Yes, it was
Because the
registered
bloke-
later.
I went to a rally one day and the bloke says, "Oh, has it been re-imported in another plate?" I says, "No." I said, "I'm the second owner. I'm the second owner. The original owner was who I bought it from, which was Roses at Newark. And then I've recabbed it because the roof was not on it. We took the roof off and laid it on the platform. Put another cab on it, refloored it, put the cow box on it. And hey, presto, along with
Lovely.
injector services and what have you.
Yeah, so you put a fair bit of work into that.
Oh yeah,
So, am I right in saying that's the same shape as the old AEC cabs used
yeah,
to be?
it's where it stemmed from. The only difference is that 2 inches there,
Oh, okay.
because the old AEC, the door would sit flush
Right.
there. You would see it on some of the others later, and then they raised it up for this series, so you had a lower bonnet in the cab.
That's the sort of knowledge we like, those little detail differences. So if you ever needed a replacement door, you've got to be very careful it's the right
the
one.
doors are the same.
Are they?
It's only this
Oh, they just
panel here.
raised it.
Yeah, they raised it all
So
up.
the other doors will fit still?
Yeah. But like,
I can see
that's
that.
where your original line would be.
Yes.
They've just raised that
You've got all that extra.
2 inches there right round. It's
Oh, I
like
see.
it's like the baby Marathon really, because the Marathon was that cab
Yeah.
all raised up, and a deeper panel under there, obviously, to have the higher cab and the square door.
Brilliant.
So yes,
Yeah, it's a name that's sadly long gone, isn't it, Leyland?
unfortunately.
But absolutely.
Thank you,
classic.
Margaret Thatcher.
Yeah,
But
but it's good to see it today. So are you taking part in the other leg of the run?
we
or-
shall be running down to Wisbech in it, yeah.
Brilliant. So we'll look forward to seeing that fired up later on. Fantastic.
Fired.
Yeah.
She'll be on the crack.
Well, thanks for speaking to us.
That's quite alright, it's not a problem.
Thanks very much. Have a good day.
And you?
See, it's gone all underneath it.
Yeah.
Everything's painted up,
It is.
fully rust proof.
Look, and you've got a gauge on the fuel tank, which is really nice little touch, isn't it?
Oh yeah. You'd expect to see that in the cab though, wouldn't you?
You would. And I have to say, some serious rubber. That is what I call tyres. Look at the tread on those.
They got some good old tread, didn't they?
Beautiful. Wonder how much a tyre costs for one of these, Alan.
Oh, a lot of money.
So that's great to hear. That's a fascinating story. That's what I love about talking to the owners of these vehicles, explaining how this is registered on an A plate. And I don't think I've seen one of these before, in all honesty. But it shows you how rare they are.
You might as well have a look at the inside. It's still the same on the inside,
Thank you.
with the fuse box in the steering column. All the steering column is the same as the old AECs, and they just put the brown trim in it for the last of the series. But see, there's your old door line, so all this lot here, that
Sure.
piece there would be
That's extra.
flush with that.
Yeah.
That's why it'd sit on top of the door.
And well thought out. You've got a decent step to climb up in the cab there as well.
Same step as on every one of them.
Yeah.
You're showing all the muck in my cab.
Well, we'll forgive you that because it's a joy to see it. It's brilliant.
Thank you very much. Oh, and I had the seats redone. Had to have two seat refurbs on them.
Yeah.
That's not a very cheap job.
No, it's not having them redone, but try find replacements. And
You can't
can
because
you?
they all have the big split down there
Yeah.
where everyone climbs in and out of them. So yeah, there you go, the guided tour.
Thank you very much.
Taxi cab just turned up.
I don't think it's a Steve taxi, Alan.
It's not red.
It goes. We've just got this taxi that's arrived, as we saw. Not a Steve's taxi, but a classic London taxi. And Viv's still with us, and he actually remembers these taxis in service. I've never actually seen one of these before. So, Viv, over to you. Tell us a little bit what you remember about these taxis.
Yeah, thanks, Kevin. Well, I remember them certainly in the early to mid 60s, and they were quite common in London still at the time, even though they were superseded by the, what was it, Kevin? The
FX4, I
the
believe,
FX4
replaced them. Yeah.
But I remember seeing these definitely going around, and they used to put the luggage in that area
So
there.
that's what this gap was for, where we
Yeah.
don't have a door, they stuck
Yeah.
luggage into this area.
Yeah, and
So if you got on, hailed a cab, and you had a big suitcase,
yeah,
put it on
you
there.
would, and presumably they'd obviously have to, I suppose, used to strap the cases in. But yeah,
Look at this meter.
Yeah.
I guess you just wind that round and you get a ticket come out.
I think so. Yeah, yeah.
You've got a little handle, your little running board. It's very well thought out piece of
It's superb.
engineering, isn't
And
it?
it's the first time I've ever seen one since I last saw one in London, I tell you.
Really?
So
Well,
I'm
I
delighted.
couldn't believe it,
Delighted to see it today.
because I've never seen one before. Alan, you've not seen one before, have you?
Not like this.
So-
Not with a door missing.
And that's the beauty of this event. We do a lot of car shows, as you will have seen from our various videos, but to come to a road run, something like this, with such a variety of vehicles, this is just... I'm lost for words, it's that
Brilliant,
good.
isn't it? Brilliant.
Ford Corsair, 1967. And that's the E model, which was the top of the range. Fantastic.
Well, I have to say I've always had a soft spot for the Mark III Cortinas.
Yeah,
Due to
Ford Cortina Estate 1600 XL. I'm not quite sure what shade of green that is. It looks like it may be fern green, something like that. And that, I have to say, is about as old as I am, but it's in pretty good shape.
there never were that many estates about, even back in the day when they were made.
Yeah,
Now,
it's quite nice to see an estate, isn't it? These type of things. Something a little bit different. An interesting fact on these, I believe, now correct me if I'm wrong, YouTube, but I believe the tailgate on these Cortinas was the same throughout the whole life of the Cortina. I think this is the same panel that you'll find on the Mark IV and the Mark V Cortina estate, and possibly the Mark II as well. I think they just had that same tailgate, regardless of which generation Cortina it was. I think it always fitted.
Thank you very much. We followed you and Stan all the way, but we turned off.
19?
Fine since 59. Back window.
A real mini. 1987.
87 on an E, yeah. And then we've got something a bit more modern here, a BMW M7, so it's the 7 Series. NReg, about 1995.
2012.
You may remember that's Samantha that we spoke to at Stibbington Diner right at the start of the year. But what I'm really pleased to see is the van behind, because the one thing I had on my mind today before we came to this event was I hope we see a Bedford CA, and there is one. Like Alan and myself, you'll recognise the Toyota MR2.
That sounds like a V6 Golf.
It's a nice one. Sorry, I'm in the way there. Ford Capri.
Oh yes. 1980.
Oh, it's an S as well. Oh yeah. Ford Capri S, beautiful. And a Mark II Lotus Cortina. Different wheels. That's got the original wheels on that one. That's a 1967. Badged correctly as Cortina twin cam. Oh, look at this.
Scimitar.
Reliant Scimitar GTE. Look at that. What a beauty. Yeah, that's an Edsel, so that was made by Ford, and it was named after Henry Ford's son, Edsel. Modern Mustang 5-litre GT. Oh, Citroen Saxo. Oh, look at this Nissan. Oh, Toyota. Got that one wrong. I thought it was a Nissan. Toyota Supra. Apologies.
Is that a Mondeo?
Yeah. Wolseley Hornet. Oh, they're the same shape. Yeah, apologies if I say the wrong model. As I've said before, we're just enthusiasts, not experts. That's a Porsche 944 Turbo. I'm pretty confident of that. Morris Tyre. Triumph tag.
Last one in the queue.
Yeah. I like the stag, that's nice. I like that.
Nice wrench.
Nice delay. Nice sound delay.
It's an old one, that's for sure. A split windscreen.
B-Reg, so it's a 67.
Definitely. Very nice. Those were the days.
So obviously these still have a very, very large following to this day. An iconic vehicle, really, aren't they?
This is a left-hand drive.
It is, yeah. So it's obviously imported from somewhere. Maybe dry climate, which is why it's kept so well. And I have to say, the van next to it is definitely my cup of tea. That is a Bedford CA. That is my second favourite van of all time. They were so iconic back in the 50s and 60s.
I like the sliding doors.
Sliding doors, yeah.
We've actually got a Peugeot 1007 at the garage at the minute. It's a
With
similar,
the sliding doors, yeah.
very good
But I
design.
love these iconic vans, absolutely iconic. And it was only really surpassed, there was only one van that surpassed the Bedford CA, and that's my favourite van of all time, which was the Ford Transit, when that was launched in 1965. Until then, the Bedford CA was always the market leader.
Okay, this is the beauty of this one, isn't it?
It is.
Look at these trucks.
Look at that little Thames, beautiful.
There's a sort note here today.
That'll bring back some memories for some people. And another name, we were talking earlier about Leyland trucks, here's another name that disappeared, Foden.
car meet where you've got all these trucks and buses.
It is. That is the good thing about this road run. Such a variety of vehicles.
I do like that bus.
That's very nice, isn't it? London Transport. There will be someone out there that can tell us what type of bus that is. I'm afraid I can't. But so many of these names have now vanished. So ERF, Bedford, Thames, which of course was the truck arm of Ford. They've all sadly no longer make commercial vehicles. Just have a look at this comma that we're walking towards now. What a beautiful truck that is.
That's a name we used to see quite regularly on the roads.
It is.
Wow.
Hello. You alright? Yeah.
Morning.
Morning.
Are you alright?
I'm alright.
Good.
How are you doing? Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
And the attention to detail on these as well, where we've got the sheeted loads on the trailers. So here's a well-known name locally, Ken Thomas from Guyherne, Wisbech.
It's not a specialty.
Where he lives? He lives on the bypass. On the crossroads, isn't it? It's on the T-junction from Maine.
Quite amazing the trouble they've gone. Look how shiny the paint is.
Immaculate, isn't it?
And these have been stripped down to nothing and completely repainted.
This is an old Volvo, so I remember these F88, yeah. Even the steps, absolutely spotless. So that's a P, so that's around about 1975. And you do forget these trucks come and go, don't they? Once you'd see hundreds of these on the roads. Of course, Volvo survived. We've still got modern Volvo trucks, but this model, you kind of forget how soon they vanish from our roads. Whoa, we've got a Sedan. Unbelievable. Another name that's disappeared. Dodge.
This is American.
Well, Dodge did make trucks here, and Dodge eventually sort of used to make vans, and then they became Dodge in the late 70s, early 80s. This is PC Howard, another local haulier. They've brought along the Dodge behind that Alan was talking about, and I'm particularly keen to have a look at this. I think it's a Thames Trader that we've got behind, because it's pulling a Freeman's trailer, and Freeman's were a home shopping catalogue, and they employed a lot of people in Peterborough. My dad used to work for Freeman's many years ago. Let's have a look.
Alright then, we'll leave it a bit later. Well done, guys. Speak to you later, mate. Good you.
Yeah, it's a Thames Trader, Ford Motor Company, England. Quite a distinctive looking truck.
To the left. Yeah. Right on that corner. Yeah, across Keys. Yeah, the church down at the crossing. That's the full top. Yeah.
And then a fantastic trailer, sign written with Freeman's of London, a York trailer. Very, very retro. So I think these are probably my favourite truck of all time. This is a Bedford TK, and I'm going to show my age because when I was a small boy we still had coal fires, and you'd have a coalman come around bring you a bag of coal every week, and the coalman at my mum and dad's house used to come in one of these Bedford TK trucks. So brings back a lot of memories, and certainly very, very nice styling on the Bedford TK. Lovely truck.
This certainly is a nice one.
Scania T-cab, very big truck. You would feel like king of the road in that one.
Oh, definitely. Enough lights on there to light up a football field.
Yeah. And then, oh, we've got not an ERF, sorry, a Foden. A Foden on the end here. These are quite an iconic type of truck as well, with that split screen. Oh, yeah, beautiful. We've got another one alongside over there. So you hadn't heard of Foden trucks before, Alan?
No, I've never actually heard the name.
They were very iconic back in the 50s and 60s.
People tell me what's going to happen. You know, just get your head down, get them rolling.
A lot of these are quite local, aren't they?
They are
That's
local
Wimbledon.
transport companies. This one's from Whittlesea.
And we've got a tractor behind us.
Yeah, looks like a little grey Fergie on there. Yeah, the old grey Ferguson tractor. These are very collectible now, aren't they? A lot of people love restoring these. But that one is pretty original condition, I would say. Pretty easy to work on the engine, Alan, do you think?
I have no. I'll tell you, the engine looks basic. To be honest with you, it looks like a little overhead valve.
Well, you've got a
Engine.
distributor cap on the side there. What's the little float bowl? Is that the fuel or?
That'll be your fuel filter.
Yeah,
It's an old one. It's probably got points and condenser in it,
more than likely.
but it's the gearbox. Looks is bigger than the engine.
Oh yeah.
I should think it's more complicated inside that gearbox area than it is in the engine at all. We did say car meet, but it's more of a truck meet.
There's more trucks here than well, perhaps not more trucks than cars, but there's certainly a lot of trucks, and that's the beauty of this road run, getting vehicles of all shapes and all sizes. I think we've got a Bedford TM, which is the slightly bigger brother of the TK. Little tractor unit here. Oh, come on, Eileen.
Yeah, Dex's Midnight Runners.
Midnight Runners. And I think this has got the twin lights on the TM. Yeah. And a bigger bull bar on the front. Very nice. That's real trucks, isn't it? That brings it all back.
Bedford's the kind of name I used to see about a lot
Absolutely. Bedford, Leyland,
in the 1970s.
all of these names that are now disappeared. Sounds like we're getting some sort of fly past. No, just an aeroplane. Now I've noticed as we walk round the side here, some of the cars are leaving, so I think we'd better watch them all leave.
We'll try and get some shots of the cars leaving. It's a bit of everything, isn't it?
It is.
Motorbikes.
Well, I can see, I think that's a Rolls Royce or a Bentley, so we've had everything from a Mini to a Rolls Royce. We've got bikes and scooters, trucks, vans, camper vans, military vehicles.
Recovery truck.
Yeah.
British Leyland.
Leyland T45 1982, and that is local Peterborough registration, so that's obviously spent most of his life around. And also, talking about local registration, I just want to point out this Vauxhall Velux that's straight in front of us, because that's EEG 229, so EG is a Peterborough registration. And you don't see many of these anymore. It's a lovely colour as well, isn't it? Bench seats.
Any kind of idea what year?
I would say 50s, but I don't know exactly what year.
Come up with a jet engine,
This is something unusual. I don't think I've seen one of these before. This is a Sunbeam, Bedford Sunbeam Talbot. Many of you will remember Talbot.
Well, they did make Talbot Sunbeam.
They did, and that's where the name came from. So originally the actual cars were Sunbeam. So yeah, it's a world away from that 70s hatchback Talbot Sunbeam, but oh,
My favourite, suicide doors.
suicide doors. Yes. Nice low opening.
That upholstery's been redone.
It has.
That's all brand new.
It's been done to a high standard. So I would say that's probably had a full bare metal restoration, looking at the quality of the paintwork. But a very unusual car. Certainly not one that I've seen before.
No, nor me. Nice old Jaguar.
Yeah. And that's got, interesting on these, that's got the additional, this bit lifted out if you needed to change your wheel. But the later ones didn't have that piece of trim on it, they just had a full open wheel arch.
I don't think it's not the knowledge is much, you know, the more important.
But these are an iconic shape of Jaguar, aren't they? 1965, 3.4.
On the roads. Must be hard in London, isn't it?
I'm thinking of the Sweeney, but I could be miles out here.
Well, they used to kind of use those as getaway cars in the Sweden, didn't they? Chased by the old GT or the Granadas. Escort XR3i Cabriolet Mark IV, diamond white, with the later wheels. They're the Mondeo Z-Tech wheels on there.
He's really clever. I mean, dude, what's that?
Used to be a common car.
Did. Surprisingly, there's quite a high survival rate on the convertibles. If you look on eBay, type in Ford Escort, there's a lot of cabriolets.
Luckily, there is no coffee legs because in his little tits are fine out, bless him. He came through the roof.
Talking of Ford, Alan, you can see it's not in the best of shapes, but it is what you call a modern classic. It's a Ford Puma. And I'm not talking about the latest generation SUV, but the original Ford Puma from the 90s.
The trouble is, the trouble is, when you take this silver Puma,
Yeah.
it's like 20 years old now.
Yeah. Well, they were launched, I think it was about 1997. Ran them through to, I think it was 2001, 2002, something like that. They were built on a Fiesta floor plan. Came with a 1.7 engine, was the top of the range. They are very sought after now, especially special editions like the Puma Millennium, which was a yellow one. And the last one, the Puma Thunder, which they only did in silver or grey, they were the last model made, and they were really nice. This one's an X, so that's about 2000.
Am I right? They used Steve McQueen in the advert.
They did. They incorporated footage from the film Bullet when he was driving the Ford Mustang in that film, and they inserted it to make it look like he was driving the Puma, and that was when they launched it. But I think BBC Top Gear named it their car of the year at the time. They were that impressed with it. And they were a very nimble little car. Sticking with the Ford theme, wow, Zodiac Estate. talk about two-tone cars, this one's three-tone. Now I'm guessing this may be what's called an Abbott conversion, because I'm not sure if Ford actually made an estate. I think a company called Abbott converted the saloon into an estate car. I could be wrong. Hopefully someone out there will know. But that's the beauty, isn't it?
It's lovely.
So what would you rather have, Alan? There's a decision. Would you rather have the Ford Puma or the Zodiac Estate? Totally different eras.
For fuel consumption, I'd go with the Puma.
Yeah.
But for sheer going, if you had to go out somewhere to the coast, you'd love to go in something like this. All that red leather, red dash.
Yeah, bench seats. Oh, and I'm just looking at the detail on the tyres. What's lovely, we've got white wall tyres with a little bit of red trim, which matches the three tone, the black, the white and the red theme. So that's beautiful. And the chrome hubcaps. It's very well thought out, it's very well detailed, this car.
Alright, how you doing? Bad? Got us here in one place, so how does that take down?
It's a bit of a worry indulging the tyre.
I'm not sure if these white wall tyres are actually, you can stick them on. They
You
look
think
like,
it's peeling off on that
yeah,
one?
that's what I think it is. I think that it's an extra you can actually put on.
You can buy actual white wall tyres, but I know they're quite expensive.
Yeah, they were always expensive.
Oh, we've got a genuine Mini Cooper. And I'm not wishing to skip past this Lotus. This is beautiful. That's the hardtop. Lovely. I just want to have a look under the bonnet of this Mini Cooper. So it's got Morris Cooper on it. It's 1965, so I'm guessing that's a Series 2 car, or maybe a Series 1 actually. Oh yes, the iconic green.
So I wouldn't be surprised if that is the genuine colour it comes out factory.
Yeah, that's the colour they painted them. It may have been redone, but that's beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
I used to work on these engines, timing chains, clutches. I've actually still got the clutch puller in my toolbox somewhere.
Have you?
Yeah.
And that's an A-series engine, is
I'll
it?
tell you, this one is a twin carburetted one.
Yeah. And
Definitely
it's still got
some-
on there Made in England Cooper, so of course Cooper took the Mini and worked their magic on it.
Someone spent a lot of time on this.
I shudder to think how much this is worth, because I bet it's worth a pretty penny now. It tells us a bit about it here. So it was built on the 12th of February 1965.
Kev, I don't know what to say. They've all gone. They've all moved on.
All gone. All started the 40-mile journey back. But it was great to see. Great to see today.
What a day is all I can say. What a variety of vehicles. All those trucks. I know it was a car meet, but my God, to see all them trucks really was something.
That was something special.
Ooh.
So if you had to choose a favourite vehicle today, Alan, what would you choose?
Now, there was a Mark III Cortina here, which is my favourite car, but I'm going above and beyond that. My favourite vehicle here today was the Volkswagen Caravelle. Come on!
Good choice.
And Kevin, amaze us with your favourite vehicle, please.
Oh God. Well, how do you choose from all those different vehicles? So many that are worth a mention. I loved seeing the Ford Capri 2-litre S. That was amazing. The Bedford CA van, and I really like that Mark II Lotus Cortina. But if I had to choose just one, it's going to have to be the Austin Taxi.
I'll tell you something, neither of us have ever seen one of them black cabs
No.
with the door missing where you put the luggage.
Never seen one before, so that's why that wins. That was just unique. Great to see.
You learn something new every day.
But
Well, yeah.
No burger van. That's the only thing.
No, and I'm flipping starving as well.
Yeah, and thirsty. Could have done with a drink. Never mind.
They do have portaloos over there, by the way. Yeah, but there was no food. No food or drink.
No, not this time.
But yeah, what a fantastic day.
But a great day. Well worth coming to see. And nice to meet Viv as well. One of Alan's subscribers. So that was good to see
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, and we got him in the video,
Yeah.
so he's not camera shy.
No, very good. So I guess for this video that's about it. So thanks for watching.
Yep. Thanks everybody. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and we'll see you all in the next one.
Till the next time.
See ya.